Happy Sunday. Hope you're enjoying some of these hotter temperatures we've been seeing. I know we do have a little bit of smoke and haze in the air, but the good news is that should be clearing out pretty early next week, if not by tomorrow, at least by Tuesday. And we got a pretty big cool down on the way as well. Now, later in the week, we could have some fairly high winds across much of our area, but going to be staying very dry and very cool as well. Those cooler temperatures going to be sticking around through the weekend. We could potentially have a little bit of moisture, a little bit of precipitation coming next week, but it's a little bit too early to tell exactly how likely that is. So for now, things staying dry and cool, at least it will be later in the week, and should be a pretty good situation overall. Out on the coast tonight, though, a little bit of patchy fog, mostly cloudy. Temperatures sitting mainly in the 60s, getting up into the 70s in Gold Beach and North Bend. I'm expecting those partly cloudy conditions to stick around into tomorrow. Could see a little bit of smoke and haze out there as well, but not nearly as much as what we're going to see a little bit further inland as we move into our west valleys. Seeing plenty of patchy smoke and haze tonight, and that is going to continue on into Monday, but hopefully by Monday at night and Tuesday morning should be cleared out for the most part. Temperatures will be sticking mainly in the 80s, getting up into the 90s in Happy Camp, but that big cool down is on the way as we move a little bit further into the week. East of the Cascades, same story, patchy smoke and haze tonight, and that should continue on into tomorrow as well. Temperatures sticking mainly in the upper 70s to the low 80s pretty much throughout the area. But like I said, we got that cool down on the way coming very soon. We take a look at that 7-day forecast for the Rogue Valley. Breezy winds over the next few days, and it's going to be cooling down into the mid 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. Getting a little bit warmer Friday and Saturday, but sticking mainly in the mid to upper 70s as we move through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Out in Klamath Falls, dealing with a little bit of haze on your Monday, and could be some pretty strong winds on Monday and Wednesday as well. Could see gusts of around 25, 30, maybe even 35 miles an hour. But once we get into Wednesday and Thursday, going to be cooling down pretty significantly, even getting into the low 60s by Thursday, then heating back up into the upper 60s by the end of the week, but it should stick around there. I don't expect it to get too much hotter than that. In Northern California, again, a little bit of haze on your Monday and then cooling down pretty significantly, getting down to the low 70s by your Thursday, then getting back into the mid to upper 70s by the weekend, but it should stay there for the time being. And out on the coast, things staying a little bit more mild in terms of temperatures. A little bit of haze on Monday and then breezy winds on your Tuesday, picking up a little bit more on Wednesday. Again, gusts could be around 30 to 35 miles an hour potentially. And then they'll calm down a little bit on Thursday, but things will get a whole lot calmer by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures sticking mainly in the upper 60s to the low 70s.